Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, October 1st. This year has been going by so fast. We're already in October. And before I begin here, I also want to say thank you for all the people that subscribes, people that like, people that rate in the comments. I really appreciate all of you. I've hit 101 subscribers out on YouTube, which is not crazy. I know it's okay, but in the life of YouTube, right? You celebrate ones, 50s, 100, 500, and then eventually 1,000. So again, really appreciate all of you that are just here hanging out, enjoying the hobby that we find as a Neopets. Today, what we're going to be talking about is this fire avatar that is on your screen, Fairy Festival, and then I'm going to open some capsules. Might as well do that because, yeah, I think the event is 1.5 days for the first day, so I don't have anything else to do. Jhudora Fire Avatar, by the way. Exact requirements are currently unknown, but it appears to be related to failing a quest for Jhudora, which of course you probably don't want to do today because it is trophy reset day. And the 2,000 points that we were talking about yesterday has not been fixed. So make sure if you want the trophy for Illusion or Jhudora to play every 12 hours. I have the trophy already, so I don't really care to even attempt to do this. There are kind of caveats with this. However, it is not awarded on all quest fails, so there may be more unknown requirements at this stage. I bet it has something to do with how many times you've done Judora's quest or if you made it past a certain level. As a note, this is now the second old AIM avatar that has been discovered to be live. It is possible that TNT have bulk added many AIM avatars, which are now live on the site, waiting to be discovered, as none of these have been announced in the new features. The nice part about that is if you are attempting, let's say, trying to get a trophy or being on a high score list or something like that, I think they should do more of this kind of stuff. Just putting stuff out there and not telling anybody. I know people are like, why wouldn't they tell anybody? I think that's part of the fun. Yeah, like when you think back to the old plots where there was a puzzle and you had no idea how to actually do it. I think that was really cool. Or even that there was a puzzle that was even there. You just didn't know. You just had to click on things. I think that was pretty neat. Fairy Festival is live. This year's Fairy Festival event is live. Head over to the Fairy Plaza and talk to Fiora to get started. Now, you can talk to Varia, who is popping up on the side, should remind you of Advent Calendar. You click her and you get this mask. I think it was like some kind of mask. Where was it? Varia moisturizing face mask. Yes, that is interesting. If anybody's ever used one of those, it's nice, I guess you could say. I had to I used it twice because I know my girlfriend wanted me to do it at the time in college. She's like, put this on, this would be funny. We could both have a nice face and look very funny with different kind of mask on. I think she got like me a panda one or something. But yeah, it felt nice. I was all moisturized up and everything. But would I use it on Neopets? Probably not. Probably not. Donation. Imagine sticking that on one of your pet's face. I don't think it, unless this is for me. No, it can't be for me. This is a grooming, and I don't know how it fits on some Neopets faces. Just really thinking about this. Donations, a big change for this year is you could donate 281 items to get to the 281 points. I say 281 items because I don't think there's anything that is 0 points, unless there is, which would be pretty amazing if there actually was one. The event, I think, is 1.5 days. I say that because this did not reset. I'm at 281 out of 281. That is normal for any of these events where it's just 1.5 days counts as your first day. I tried to check the FAQ, did not say anything about that. If I counted days, I probably could figure it out, but I'm not going to do that at this point. When I donate items, I'm looking in my safety deposit box. I am looking up the prices because Garinda the Wise, who I have 896 of, the cost is about 100 Neo points. Let's see that on that list. Flutter is about 300. I only have 486 of them. So I don't mind clicking extra if there is a point difference because I have 896 of them and I don't want to give away the one that costs just slightly more. I know, pinching pennies, but that's what you got to do if you want to become a billionaire. That's what it is. For doing any of this stuff, you get a prize. You get some capsules. You get some. Where's my capsules? Hold on, let me get inventory. You get these fancy capsules, of course. And you also get, going back over here, you get an item. Where's this? I got a light fairy apple yesterday, which is exclusive. There's a lot of exclusives actually. You got light fairy apple, Queen Fiora fairy backpack, which I would actually really like. That does look really cool. Suit Fairy Yusuki set and Wayland's coloring book. Oh, and this Fairy Zamfer touch and feel book, which is going to be pretty nice too. So we got a bunch of exclusives going on. You also have daily fairy quests. You get a daily freebie, which I got a book, which I don't see on this list, I think. Yeah, I don't remember, but I don't see it on this list. And you have the choice of 4 different fairies that potentially can pop up. It's not your choice. It's just whatever they give you. I ended up with the battle fairy yesterday. The worst out of all these is the library fairy. And that is it with that. You get free Wheel of Excitement spins, you get free soup, you have a whole listing of things that you could potentially do under these activities, which is really nice to have it all there. Fairy fragments if you want to do that. So going back over here to the prize shop, of course the prizes are what people are going to be looking for. I'm going to be definitely getting this fairy Choco Drop. I mean, like a lot of these is just pretty simple. People are going to go for this Queen Fiora coin, Atheist stamp. Why do you get 3 of them? Why do they let you get 3 of them? How much is this thing? It's just odd to see like a limit 3. Why would you even need 3? I say that because everybody can get it. Ultra rare, rare 95. Guys, girls, guys and girls. What is the deal, man? 300 million? You're out of your freaking mind. I remember when I was selling my stamps, scarabs, and things like that, and I see these numbers, and I'm like, this is insane. I know some people do, and people actually mean it, are seriously trying to sell these for 300 million. I know some people will actually buy it for that number. I'm like, this is just stupid. You get to a point in this game where like it doesn't mean much anymore. It doesn't. 300 million, you could have 2 billion. You're gonna say you just need to sell 6 of these suckers, and you're basically at like max 7 of them. You're at max bank account. I mean, like, what's the point of playing anymore? What are we doing here? But anyways, that's just my thoughts. Let me just Then we go back here. We get stamps. We got books. We got dolls. We even got pets. Ah, yeah, very nice. Fire fairy slingshot. I just don't understand these limits. That's what I really don't get. Yeah, like the limits just kind of weird. It's kind of like they just like, hey, for funsies, let's just put a 2 on this one, or funsies, let's put a 3 on this one. Maybe they're like, with 300 million, let's just put it to 3 because then we can stop people from inflating things. But like I think about this, and then I look at this Queen Fiora coin. Okay, just go back here. Let me just paste this in. Queen Fiora coin. So my mind, what is my mind telling me here? My mind is telling me this. You have a limit of 1. That thing's gonna be inflated, isn't it? Like, come 1 year from now, what do you think the price of that coin's gonna be? So you put a limit of 3 on that stamp over there. That's actually restocks, which is fine. I don't care about that. But it's like, if you're gonna do that, you might as well put a limit of 3 on Queen Fiora over there too. Yeah, might as well. Like, I don't even get it at this point. Like, why would you even have that? Because that's the same thing's gonna happen. By the way, my Grendo warehouse stamp sold for 16 million. Yeah, shit. Yeah, people bid it up from 12 million and went to 16 million. That's roughly the price right now where it's currently sitting at. And the other surprising thing about it is either people want to keep the stamp, or not a lot of people play Tales of Dacardia and got the max donation. Yeah, that's the other surprising part about all of it. Because I was looking here, I was looking at the auctions yesterday. There was a ton of auctions. Now it's dwindled down just quite a bit. So I don't know if people are holding out, or really I should not have sold it. But 16 million, I'm happy with it. I don't really care. So, oh, by the way, I wasn't done with the Faerie festival. Actually, I kind of was. I'm gonna go back over here and just take a look at my capsules because they didn't change the capsules whatsoever. Inside of these capsules, I had it in my gallery. So I had 8 of them in my gallery. Yesterday I got 1, so I have 9. So I left 1 in there. What can we get out of this thing? Let's see. What can I get actually out of this thing? For my troubles, I end up with yeah, I really don't want to donate 281 single items. I think that's not going to be fun. Where is this thing? Where's my box? Man, there it is. Faerie donation capsule. Okay, what do we get? 60% chance of a rarity 90 to 95, 25% at a 96 to 98, and 15% chance of a rarity 99. At this point, I don't even think it matters. All you need is a stamp or a charm, right? You just need one of those things and life is good. But today I'll do 8 shots of this. We'll see what this actually turns out to be. I'm going to open up another window over here. And we just do this real quick. See, look at all these fine. I got this coconut yesterday. I was actually surprised. Sinister Evil Coconut. Yeah, that was really cool when it came out because I don't ever expect anything, and I was like, oh, the message looks different when I did the coconuts yesterday because I can't actually see the screen. I just see a bunch of words. Let's see. Let's go down the. Oh, I almost hit feed. That would have been sad. All right, I'm gonna start from the bottom because I'm not going to feed this. What do I get? Hey, actually interesting. Take a look at this. It says year 25. These were from 24. It's I was like, is there any difference? But there probably shouldn't be. There should not be any sort of difference. Just interesting that they tagged it with year 25 on it. Singularity, unless this is year 26. Singularity play set. How much is it? I bet it's very sad. Very sad. Yep, 750. Sadness. That charm. Give me that stamp. Oh man, it'd be nice if I get a stamp. I really want to get to 2 billion. Russell. I get bottled of haunted wood sands. Oh, this opening. It's gonna be very sad. I have a feeling. I just have a feeling. 6,000. Okay, come on. And I believe. I believe in the dream of 2 billion. I hope I get a couple stamps so I can sell them for 300 million each. That'll be cool. I just think the prices are ridiculous. Yuzuki Pirate Wench Ultra Rare. I don't even have to look this one up, but just to show you the price. I already know. 20,000. Yeah, yeah. All right. Who wants another shot at this? Which pet? Which pet's gonna give me something great? The worst part about opening these things is, you save them for so long. So I've had it for an entire year, only to discover it is actually junk. Junk inside of it. Come on. Brilliant Poogle Buckler, super rare. Yeah. It does look brilliant. It does. Oh, not found. Oh, shoot. All right. All right. What do we got here? What do we got? Brilliant Poogle Buckler. Inflation notice. Yeah. That's what I want to see. 2 I want all my items to say inflation notice on it. That's what I want to see. Maybe because of the refresh. Jhudora's questing. So is anybody stocking up on rarity 99s? Like I said, probably the best thing to do if you have the money. Just want a stamp, man. Give me a stamp. I'm happy with the buckler. So what chance is that? 15% chance. What I got? Fancy Fin wig. I don't know about that one. I don't know if there's anything. 10,000. Yeah, I don't know about that. So 3 left to go. Come on. Come on. Charmer stamp. Charmer stamp. A cheek mail carrier cap. Dude. There's no way it's worth anything. 15,000. Okay. All right. That makes sense. That makes sense. On 2 left. It's gonna be very sad. I mean, 2 billion. I mean, it's inflated, so let's just say 1 million. Thornberry Chia plushie. All right, one left to go. And the cruel fate of RNG is here, slapping me in the face. What do we got? Beauty Elixir. These are all terrible. Terrible. Outside of this one. Your opponent won't be smiling so happily when they see you holding this shield. Okay. Alright. Alright, I can deal with that. I'm always afraid one day I'm gonna come in here and my trades are gonna be not trading anymore, and then like some ghost or pant devil is gonna steal it. I'm just gonna paste that in there. So my wish list. I guess that's not really a wish list. Your opponent won't be smiling so happily when they see you holding this shield. It should have been like Neopoints only, but I didn't. I'm just a little disappointed in this haul, if you want to call that. Yeah, that was my thing right there. You know, I'm not so. Maybe I should donate all these. Just recycle them. Recycle the capsules. Yeah, that's it. That's a little sad. I mean, also, I hope Seekers here has that quest refresh boon, because if not, I'm probably gonna lose. Whoever has that boon will probably win, right? You would think so, because that would be the best thing to go for. They don't have it. Let's go back over here. Dude, that sucks. This capsule's brutal. Obelisk. Which one had the quest refresh? Okay, let's see. Refresh quest. 1, 3, and 5. Awaken, order, sway. Awaken, order, sway. Awaken, ordered, sway. Awakened, ordered, sway. Let me just see. If I'm fighting any one of those, it's over. Awakened, order, sway. Where is this? Okay, none of them. So I don't know who's gonna win though. You know, that would have been very nicely timed if they had that, but I guess it doesn't matter. They don't care. They don't care at all. Well, that is, I think, everything. I'm gonna wrap it up here for today. So enjoy your donating. If you didn't do your donating, good luck on your capsules because man, it is a brutal, freaking brutal. Yeah. Oh, look, I thought if I click it, it would bring up the box that says Faerie Recycling Capsule, but I guess now that I know how this works, it just looks at whatever position one is to bring up the item, which is actually pretty neat. Never knew that. Because that was position number 1. Yeah, there it is. Singularity placement. So if that's actually true, then if I click number 2, it should say Bottled of Haunted Woods Sands. Oh no. It just knows that I have no idea how this works. Interesting. Neopets is very interesting when it comes to how this stuff is actually coded to me. But so it must look for the item first. If I have it, it'll open it up. If it doesn't, then maybe it looks at position 1. I have no idea how this works. But that is everything. I'll see you all later again. Thanks. Have fun. Good luck out there and donate lots of things. Donate lots. Empty your safety deposit. There's no way to empty your safety deposit box. It's actually freaking impossible. Yeah. Like I look here and I'm like, I don't know how people have like cleaned out safety deposit box. They just keep giving you more and more stuff. I know people throw stuff away. What I have item 7,358, quantity 59,383 if we do the math on it. I know I said I was gonna go, but I just want to know this. 59383 divided by 735.8. Which I know this is an exact science. It doesn't even make sense because obviously the one item I had like 400 and 800 of, but about 8 of each item, roughly. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.